Welcome back, Twisters, and hey there, hockey fans. Nick here, and today I'm sharing with you a hockey story from one of our dearest subscribers. So if you remember a couple of months ago, Thomas, who comes all the way from Munich, Germany, he showed off his jersey collection, and I reacted to that. And so for this video, he's going to share his evolution as a hockey fan, what it's like watching the game in Germany, and then traveling to the US and Canada and checking out some arenas. And of course, he's got lots of jerseys to wear and show off in this video as well. So make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to his channel. I've provided a link to that down in the description below. I decided to do this with him because he donated a lot to help me pay for my shoulder surgery. That's coming along much better. Check that out, guys. Look at that flex. So I wanted to, have him featured again on this channel because I think that he's certainly earned that, to say the least. So anyway, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to turn things over to Thomas. Auf geht's.
Hello Nick, hello to the Twist Brigade. How are you guys doing? Greets from Munich, Germany. This is Thomas. You might have seen me already when Nick featured me for the first time when it was about the jersey collection. I recounted my jersey collection today. It's 233 jerseys. That's a quite high number, and I'm proud of every single jersey I have. But today it's not only about jerseys, it's also about how I became a hockey fan and what do I connect with hockey, especially with the NHL. I became a hockey fan when my father, who himself was the equipment guy of a youth team at the Augsburger e.V. back in the 60s, he took me to my first game when I was 11 years old. It was hometown club, e.V. Landshut, and they played against Munich. This game was so great. Munich was the favorite. It was just a regular season game. But Landshut, the great underdog, they fought and they won the game finally. The atmosphere was so electric. Landshut Stadium is suitable for about 7,000 people. Only about 1,000 of these places are really seats. The rest is all standing room. Rumors at the time was this game was attended by 10,000 people. Wow. That was funny. And the atmosphere, as mentioned, was so electric, so great, until this day. Now it's 32 years later, and I live in Munich. I still cannot fully support the Munich hockey team. Landshut is still in my heart. But I learned very quickly that hockey is not only winning and cheering, it's also about suffering. I remember it was the third game I ever attended. I think I was 12 or 13. Landshut was up 7-0 against Berlin after the second period, and the game ended 7-0. But yeah, being a teenager, you have something else in your mind than only hockey. Of course, I went into hockey sometimes, I went out of hockey sometimes, but I always stayed loyal to hockey as far as I could. And this changed latest when I watched my first NHL game. It was the Dallas Stars, at the time wearing this jersey, against the Boston Bruins. It was Tuesday, February 25th, 2003. I don't remember that exactly, but I still have the ticket. This was my first NHL game. Then I saw the difference between hockey in Germany and hockey in the NHL. This is so different. The NHL, the play is so much faster, so much more intense. It's unbelievable. The best young German players go to the NHL, and the players from the States or from Canada that are not good enough to make it to the NHL or that are well past their prime, they go to Germany. So, for example, a guy that scored once 50 goals for the Penguins, his name was Mike Bullard. In the season before, they drafted this one. Also, current Minnesota coach Dean Everson played his final 2 years of playing career in Landshut. And on my various trips to the States and to Canada, I managed to go to some NHL arenas. I've been to 3 in Canada and 6 in the States. I've been to Boston, New York, Madison Square Garden, Philadelphia, Washington, Los Angeles, been to Anaheim, Ottawa, Toronto, and Montreal. One thing that's left on my bucket list is go to all NHL arenas if that's possible. My top wish list stadiums to see is Winnipeg, Carolina, and Chicago. So the game is very different, but the intensity in the stands is it as well. In a bloody regular season game in Germany, you have road fans. They are guys that are fans of a certain club, and they not only visit all home games, they also visit all road games the team plays. It's not imaginable for someone from the US or from Canada, as the distances are so big, but in Germany, yeah, that's possible. These people take a lot of time into supporting hockey, and the intensity is just different. There, you guys over there can learn something from us. But as mentioned, for me, the game is the most important thing to watch when I go to a stadium. I enjoyed very much watching Montreal going on this incredible run this year in the playoffs. They were just amazing. And it would be very funny to see if another young and very talented team maybe could do the same next year. It would be definitely funny. So I wish us all the best health and everything you can imagine, and that we would be able to travel again, as I would love to see some more NHL arenas. Or maybe some of you guys want to come over here, join me for a game when it's possible again, to see the great atmosphere, not the best game, but the best atmosphere for a hockey game here in Germany. So that's it from my side. Thank you very much for watching. Keep supporting Nick. He deserves it. He is a good guy. And maybe he will provide a link to my channel in the description. You can check out my sites too. I hear more talking about hockey and see my whole jersey collection, as several videos, one for each team, are on the way or partly even out now. Thank you very much. Have a good time, Nick. Have a good time, you all. Goodbye.
What a great video, Thomas. You are an excellent storyteller, I have to say. And man, you've got one hell of a jersey collection. I mean, I have less than half of what you have in your collection, and you got all those reverse retros, and it's so impressive that you collect those coming all the way from across the pond as well. For those of you out there, I myself have actually watched hockey in Europe. I've been to a game in Prague between the two teams there in the Extraliga. So I saw HC Sparta play against Slavia. And yeah, the fans travel very well. Obviously, intercity, it's a little bit easier, but you have fans for the other team standing up and doing chants the entire game as well. So you have, it's kind of like a European soccer match, downsized to, several thousand people, 10,000 for my case. And then, yeah, they're just doing the chants the whole time. So it's a different experience for sure. And you're right, Thomas. I think that people here could definitely take some cues from watching European sports in general, and sports in, you could say the same thing even about, watching soccer in South America, or watching baseball in Japan, for example, too. So that's pretty fantastic, I gotta say. And yeah, you've been to 9 NHL arenas. That's more than me by quite a few. I've been to, I think, in total 5. I will go to Seattle this year and hopefully get to 1 or 2 other arenas as well, especially if the border stays open. Would like to go check out a couple in Western Canada. But yeah, that's amazing. And I'm sure you've been to more than a few in Germany alone, and maybe in other countries as well. And just to end things here, I wanted to give you guys a sense as to what's coming up on Twisted Wrister Hockey within the next 6 weeks or so. I know it's been 2 weeks since I uploaded, so this way you know that I'm planning to actually make content. It's going to be challenging because work starts picking up, my actual job. I have some other stuff going on as well, but I do remain committed to producing content on here and as a contributor to thehockeywriters.com for the Seattle Kraken. So just a few videos that you can expect over the next 6 weeks or so. I know that obviously a few of you are still waiting for videos in which I react to your jersey collections. I'm probably going to compile those down to 1 or 2 videos in total, but I do have some collections to react to there. I want to make sure I get that done before the season starts. So first, I wanted to talk about that. I'll do a vlog from the Seattle Kraken versus Vancouver Canucks preseason game, which is happening on September 26th. So that's happening nearby in Spokane. I'm excited to go to that most definitely. So I want to absolutely document my experience with that. Additionally, I plan to preview each division, so separate videos on those, and then an actual video in which I make my overall predictions, Stanley Cup winner, all that good stuff there. I also expect to have a in-depth preview on the San Jose Sharks and do the same for the Seattle Kraken as well. So those are the videos I have in the pipe. I have some other ideas as well, but those are the ones that I can commit to there. Anyway, friends, that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure if you had a good time, hit the thumbs up. Remember, check out that video description down below where you can see links to Thomas's channel. You can see links to my social media and to our merch store where you can score a snazzy American Apparel shirt like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I'm Nick, and I'll catch you twisters later. Tschüss.